Picture this, a sea of people, signs held high, voices united in a chorus for change. This wasn't a scene from a movie, folks. This was the Women's March. Millions standing up, speaking out for equality, for healthcare, for control over their own bodies. This, my friends, was history in the making. For generations, women fought tooth and nail for their rights. They marched, they rallied, they challenged the status quo. And slowly, things started to change. Laws were passed, barriers were broken, and progress, however incremental, was made. But progress, as we know, isn't always a one-way street. There are forces at play, forces that want to drag us back to a time when women were seen, not heard. Forces that want to control, dictate, and deny basic rights. And those forces, they have a plan called Project 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Project 2025? Sounds like a futuristic utopia, but it is not. It's a plan to take us back in time to a place where women had very few rights. Project 2025 is a conservative playbook. It's a roadmap designed to unravel decades of progress on women's rights. And trust me, it's about as subtle as a bulldozer in a china shop. This project, spearheaded by the Heritage Foundation, is a grab bag of extreme policies. We're talking about restricting abortion access, defunding Planned Parenthood, limiting access to contraception, the whole 9 yards. They want to redefine family, control women's bodies, and roll back the clock on equality. But let's not get lost in the weeds here. Let's break down exactly what Project 2025 means for women, starting with one of its most alarming proposals, withdrawing Medicaid funding from states that support abortion rights. Let's be clear, access to healthcare is a right, not a privilege, and that includes access to reproductive healthcare. But Project 2025 sees things differently. This plan proposes withholding federal Medicaid funding from states that dare to protect a woman's right to choose. Now, Medicaid is a lifeline for millions of low-income Americans, providing access to crucial healthcare services. And for many women, it's the only way they can afford essential reproductive healthcare, including cancer screenings, prenatal care, and yes, even abortion services. So, what happens when you yank away this funding? You create a healthcare crisis. Women are left scrambling for care, forced to choose between their health and their wallets. It's a cruel and calculated move designed to punish women and control their bodies. Now, the assault on reproductive rights. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, abortion. Project 2025 doesn't just want to defund healthcare providers. It wants to obliterate access to safe and legal abortion. We're talking about cutting off funding to Planned Parenthood, an organization that provides vital reproductive health services to millions. We're talking about enacting draconian abortion bans that force women to carry unwanted pregnancies to term, regardless of their circumstances. This isn't just about restricting choice, it's about controlling women's lives. Forcing women to give birth against their will is a violation of their bodily autonomy, their reproductive rights, and their fundamental human rights. Last but not least, the erasing of LGBTQ+ rights and protections. But wait, there's more! Project 2025 isn't just coming for women's rights, it's coming for the LGBTQ+ community as well. This plan seeks to roll back legal protections for LGBTQ+ individuals, jeopardizing their hard-won rights in areas like marriage equality, adoption, and employment discrimination. We're talking about erasing LGBTQ+ history from school curricula, denying transgender individuals access to healthcare, and undermining the very fabric of equality and inclusion that the LGBTQ+ community has fought so hard to achieve. It's a blatant attack on diversity, acceptance, and the fundamental right to live authentically and openly.